fluffy vibes in here. Might be the velting, but cozy, good name. Yes. Yeah, cozy brings the cozy vibes. Minecraft update. Lava is too hot. Exploded your pipes. No, you do not want hot lava in your pipes, JR. Pronoun check. Yep. My pronouns are she, her, or they, them. The only reason I use she, her nowadays is because I'm not completely out to everyone, and sometimes I don't have the energy to correct people. So because I am vaguely femme presenting, but not really, I tend to use she, her, and they, them. But the people who know me the best call me they, them. So yeah, all pronouns, neo pronouns, and xenogenders and everything. You are so welcome here. We love you all exactly as you are. Be your authentic selves. Bring your authentic selves here because we want to see it. Marrying this stream. Use Fae Fair and they, them. I saw the they, them because I've got the plugin on my OBS, so I can see everybody's pronouns who's using the plugin. So I really appreciate using the plugin, Sapphic. Gender neutral and femme terms. Yep. Mine are gender neutral terms, so just they, them, and human, person, creature, cryptid, whatever you want to call. And that's me. JR's is he, him. Yeah. And there we go. You can add the extension in the chat so I can see. She, her, they for Lady Lee. Hey, Forrest, how you doing? We're doing a pronoun check. What are your pronouns, Forrest? I know them, but you can shout them out here. Return from picking up a wandering Antan. Thank you for delivering him safely to Lore HQ. Brenda, I appreciate that. What are we doing? We're doing pronoun check. Partial to Comrade. Amazing. He, him, his for Fluffy Viking. Thank you so much for sharing. He, him, but loving the diversity. Yeah, we got some wonderful folks in here. About to venture out into the world. You got this, Charwolf. You have got this. More an ironic thing, yes. Like I said, I get called cryptid all the time, and I'm quite happy with that. Tried to do the extension, did it work? It hasn't appeared yet, but I saw something for hilarious from Texas Hulu stream, indirectly regarding pronouns. I mean, Hula does call me girl, and I will totally let him get away with it because it's a term of endearment from him, and he is a sweet, sweet person. I know that he would never do that intentionally, so he gets away with calling me girl. Anarchist, not communist, but they're adjacent. I mean, that is fair. They're pretty close. I'm called B often, but I'm proud of that. He, they, not 100% of the terminology. That's absolutely fine. I'm she, they. You can have as many pronouns, any pronouns, no pronouns, whatever feels right for you. Thought about needle felting for the Yule god goddesses. Yes, I have done. I've done an oak king before, or a green man. And I've done a hare for Astara. I didn't really do anything for Samhain. I did like more Halloweeny stuff. But yeah, I have thought about some Yule-y stuff. So maybe. Gotta tune in and find out, Fluffy. The Holly King, yes. Antan's arrived. Hooray! Forrest, can you do me a favour and give Antan a big hug from me, please? Antan arrived. Feel like I'm having to start the flu. No, Healy. I'm sorry, I'm just going to scroll back up and make sure. Hey, Souffle. Souffle finished their uni work. Big hype in the chat for Souffle. You are kicking butt. You need to texture your house? I want to texture a house. That sounds fun. Gotta run, but it was fun having you on in the background, Scruff. Thank you so much for being here. Lots of love to you. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your day. I've missed a stretch redeem. I will catch it in just a second. He, him, but I answer to anything. Got very excited. My job allows us to include them in our signatures, emails, and pronouns. Yes. So Mystic. That is what my job did, and that gave me the opportunity to come out to my colleagues, and they've all been really, really lovely about it. So I'm fine with that. Yep, Forrest is they, them. Thank you for sharing, Forrest. Always say I'm gender fluid enough to be called anything. Yep, I mean, that's the vibe, right? That is a vibe. Let me just catch up. I'm having a cookie while I wait. I hope you feel better soon, Healy. I hope it's just a cold. Litha's coming up on your own. Yes, of course. Oh, you're on the other side of the world. So you have Litha, yeah. I always find that so wild. It's like, we're in the Northern Hemisphere over here, so we're heading towards Yule. Gosh, no, Souffle. Honestly, I did see you. I was just trying to catch up with everything. I do apologise. The Green Man. I'll try and dig it out. Yeah, sorry, Souffle. We got some beautiful chatty people in here today, and I want to make sure that I catch up with everybody. Strictly a no hugs person. I wouldn't mind seeing other people getting hugged. Say love, cookies, head pats. Yep, we got cookies. We got cookies. We got blanket forts. We got candles, incense, all that good stuff. Someone in the chat said, my wife was born as she, identifies as she, but Corners Walmart's chocolate pudding, she's a family of 4. I mean, yeah. I fully identify as a family of 4. Law Frog is non-binary, Laura is non-binary. Yes. That's okay, Sapphic. Though, like we hug people if they want the hugs. There may be a few errant hugs that go around sometimes because we are quite a huggy bunch, but whatever makes you feel comfortable in here. We do high fives, handshakes, all that kind of stuff. All my students taking turns being hit by the flu. Yeah, we have a lot of people getting poorly over here. Poses head pats. I love head pats though. 3D modelling and now I have to texture it ready to import to Unity. No worries at all. Sorry for jumping to that conclusion. No, Souffle. I'm so sorry. I'm just making sure I catch up with everybody. I really do appreciate everyone being here. But there's a lot to catch up. Identify with and who you are is, don't ever be nervous about that. I would be so grateful that someone actually took the time to ask what my name was or what my pronouns were and how I wanted to be referred to. That I think as long as it's done with kindness, I think it's not rude at all to ask directly. Yeah, online definitely counts. I think online hugs definitely counts. I don't mind being asked and occasionally give consent. Yeah, we know a lot of people who aren't huggers. We've set up, instead of having a hug command in his chat, it says goes for a hug but actually ends up having a firm handshake instead. Yeah, exactly what Astra said. Asking directly can be a good idea as long as it's done with love. Like, you know, like just say, like, I want to make sure that I'm getting it right and that I'm referring to you in the way that makes you feel comfortable and makes you feel like yourself and like you're being seen. Is to ask. It's the best way to ask. Asking about pronouns, yeah. She's 9 years old. Don't want to. Sounds rude at all. But how would someone at that age kind of know? Okay. Obviously, gender and sexuality and who you're attracted to and stuff is separate completely. But there's a lot of people who I know who are of a younger age who are more, they know who they are attracted to. And, you know, when we were younger, we knew who we were attracted to a certain degree, and we knew a lot about who we were and when we're younger, I'd say that we have a lot more knowledge about who we actually truly are than before we get all muddled up with, you know, trying to be cool as a grown-up. So I would say that kids have no filter. Kids know a lot more about themselves than we give them credit for. But at the end of the day, I would say, rather than it being, you know, brushed off as a phase, if someone of a younger age is into a particular thing, or if they are identifying in whatever way they're identifying, support it, love it, encourage it, like, make them feel comfortable with themselves, because dismissing it as a phase is the only thing that is going to do is distance them from you, and I know that you wouldn't want that. So encourage it. It may change. It may stay exactly the same. They may carry on their journey knowing that they've got love and support there because you were there for them at the start. So none of that, it's just a phase, you're too young to know, or anything like that, because, you know, it's not our place to say. It's our place to support and encourage and make sure that there's an open, safe space for this person to come and talk to you about if you needed to, or if they needed to. Yeah, exactly. Self-identity is stronger at that age. It's very true. Love you, Lady Lee. Thank you so much for being here. Had a wonderful chat with Laura about what being non-binary meant to them. It helped incredibly have a frame of reference. Yeah. Always felt that my gender identity is not anyone's business. It should not be important when people talk to me. And that is totally fine, Kiri. Absolutely fine. It's whatever feels comfortable. Earlier in life, people don't mask who they are. Yeah, they're more honest to themselves about who they are. Yeah, personality changes. The whole life, a child identifies as she. At 9, they do. Doesn't mean they can't change their mind later down the line. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Sapphic. Yeah, never thought of it that way. I mean, okay, let's think about it this way. When it comes to a child,